Okay. So good morning. My name is Cesar Espinosa, and I'm Executive Director of Fiel. Today, we are here with Miss Erika Sanchez, mother of Chavez, excuse me. Erika Chavez, mother of Natalie Romero, who was viciously attacked on Saturday by being run over by a white supremacist person. The way we're going to handle this is we're going to do a statement in English and then in Spanish. And then we ask that all questions be held to the end. So mi nombre es César Espinosa, soy director ejecutivo de Fiel. Hoy estamos con la señora Erika Chávez, mamá de Natalie Romero, que fue atacada por un supremacista blanco cuando fue atropellada en una rally en Virginia el sábado durante el día. So, hoy estamos aquí con la familia, estamos aquí apoyándolos y vamos a estar apoyando a la familia, ya que Natalie estaba haciendo lo correcto en luchando por la justicia, y vamos en ese espíritu de justicia y replicando lo que ella y su heroísmo de ella que tuvo en ese día, nosotros vamos a seguir apoyando a la familia para asegurar que ellos tengan todo lo necesario y para asegurar que haya una transición de Natalie de regreso a casa y eventualmente de regreso a sus estudios en la Universidad de Virginia. So we're going to be supporting the family. We, in the spirit of Natalie's fight into us, Natalie is a hero. We're going to continue to support the family and make sure that she transitions well back home and then eventually transitions back to the university where she is an amazing student. So Miss Erika is bilingual, so she'll be able to make both statements in English and in Spanish. So I'll go ahead and talk and let her talk about who Natalie is and why we are here supporting her.
Buenas tardes. Natalie es una niña espléndida, mejor estudiante, buena hija, buena amiga, buena hermana. Ella, desde el comienzo de la escuela, ella fue lo mejor. Sus maestros siempre quisieron que ella estuviera en summer school porque la querían tener con ella porque era la mejor estudiante. So Natalie, since the beginning, she has always been a good student, good friend, good daughter, good sister. And since she was in elementary, her teachers always love her. She has been the best, always in having the good grades. Once she started high school, she was working, going to school, never missing school, always helping out in the house with us. Cuando ella empezó la high school, ella siempre estuvo ayudándonos, trabajaba, estudiaba, nunca dejó la escuela, siempre la apoyé. Nos ayudaba monetariamente cuando no teníamos cómo pagar la renta o algo.
And this is a very tough time for her, so she has a very tough time talking about her daughter. So es un tiempo muy difícil para ella, so vamos a pedir un poquito de paciencia ya que está muy afectada por lo que ha pasado.
On her essay, to be able to go to school, her dream was to go to Virginia. She wanted to go there because it was close to DC, and she wanted to be able to work in the government, always trying to help immigrants, our freedom, and our, siempre, ella cuando quería ir a la universidad, siempre quiso ir a Virginia, porque quería ir a estar cerca de Washington, D.C., para poder trabajar en el gobierno. Ella quiere trabajar, luchar por nosotros los inmigrantes. Ella no le da pena decir que viene de familia inmigrante. Ella no se avergüenza. Estudia, trabaja en Virginia, trabaja en la universidad para poder ayudar a los estudiantes hispanos que llegan a la universidad, que es un 3% de hispanos que están ahí, son muy pocos, pero ella les ayuda, ella está ahí para ellos. She works at Virginia University, helping the new Hispanic students that go there. She says that there's only 3% of Hispanics, so she's very proud in helping them. It's really tough. This is
How is she doing today?
I spoke with my mom earlier, and she's doing better. She cannot talk. It's really hard for her to talk.
And so the injuries that Natalie has sustained is she does have a fracture in her skull. She does have her lip is very there's a lot of damage to her lip. There was yesterday in some of the pictures that we got shows a big gash on her forehead. So they are, even though they're at this point they're not life-threatening injuries, there's still going to be a lot of recuperation that needs to be done. One of the things that we're trying to do is try to get her to come back in. So one of the things that the moms has expressed to us is the fact that we are asking, whether it be the governor of Virginia or local elected officials or our state government to help facilitate the transfer of Natalie to be with her here, since her mom is unable to travel to Virginia. So una de las cosas que estamos hoy pidiendo es que nos ayude el gobierno a facilitar a transferir a Natalie de regreso con su mamá, ya sea el gobernador del estado de Virginia o oficiales electos en Virginia o los oficiales electos aquí locales o estatales, que nos ayuden a facilitar que se transfiera a Natalie de regreso aquí con su familia, ya que su mamá no puede ir a estar con ella físicamente ahorita en Virginia.
Have you guys talked to her doctors? I mean, would, like, if you had a medical ambulance, would she be able to be evacuated? Would that ability, if the desire was there, could that actually take place, or where is she on that?
I've been calling the hospital. They don't want to say anything because I'm not there. So my mom is there, so I've been telling her to talk to them because we need her here. There's nobody over there, just her friends, and it's not the same thing like being with the family.
But you don't know if the doctors would even let her get in.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to find out.
And I think up until yesterday, since this is so developing so quickly, I think yesterday she was just under observation and they were assessing her. And then maybe either today or tomorrow we'll have a clear answer as to if she's able to travel either by medical ambulance or if they advise for her to stay there. We have been in talks, even though it's been very difficult to talk to mom about, being patient, because this is a very tense situation for the family that has changed their lives completely. So parte de la pregunta era que si ya habíamos hablado con los doctores acerca de cuáles son sus heridas y si ella puede ser transferida por ambulancia médica o cualquier cosa, y la respuesta es de que como esto está pasando y pasó tan rápido, ayer fue un día donde lo estaban evaluando y estamos viendo cuáles son las posibilidades empezando hoy para ver si un transfiero se puede, pero obviamente la familia económicamente no puede pagar todo eso, so es importante que recibamos ayuda de alguna entidad, ya sea alguien privado o de los oficiales electos. So part of the conversation that we've been having too is that the family is very low income, so that's why we're reaching out, and we're going to start reaching out to either private entities or local elected officials or elected officials to be able to facilitate that transfer.
Mom, what is de las fracturas que tiene en español?
Un poquito las
El
fracturas.
estado de su hija.
Las lesiones que tiene.
Le pusieron puntos en la cabeza. Vimos las fotos ayer que me las mandaron. Es horrible verle la cabeza. Tiene el labio, lo tiene hinchado. Moretones en la cara, parte del ojo. No sabemos del parte del cuerpo cómo está. Ella hasta el momento no ha visto videos de lo que le pasó. Ella no se acuerda.
¿Tiene una fractura?
Tiene una fractura. Toda esta parte de aquí está horrible y aquí tiene como es como un hueco, o sea, es una una fractura bien fea. So tiene ella fractura en el cráneo.
¿El gobierno está obligado a dar algún tipo de ayuda cuando son víctimas en estas situaciones?
En la research que hemos hecho en estas últimas 24 horas, sí hay un fondo de ayuda para víctimas de crímenes en Virginia, pero tendríamos que empezar ese proceso y como no somos, por lo menos aquí en la organización Fiel, no estamos familiarizados con las leyes de Virginia, entonces estamos tratando de buscar también ayuda legal y tratar de proveerle a la familia un abogado para que ellos puedan hacer todas esas preguntas. So the question was, is there any help from the government in situations like this? The answer is, from what we understand in the research that we've done in the last 24 hours, there is a fund in Virginia for victims of crimes. It's just we don't know what the statutes are for that or what we need to do. So at this time, part of the other work that we're doing is we're trying to find a legal help for the family on that side, so that we are able to help them navigate that system and help them navigate that process if it is possible.
Erica, you talked a little bit about how you all want to get her here for medical treatment so she can be closer to you. And then the statement was, and then she'll go back to UVA for college. But do you really think once your daughter's here and you're going to watch her road to recovery, you're going to want to go back, have her go back to where this all happened?
No, I don't. As a mother, I don't. But I know her. And she will go back. Right now we haven't talked about it, so that's why I want to have her here, recover, and when she feels better, I can talk to her about it, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna stop. Like, she's gonna go back.
Did she talk about what was going to take place this weekend?
Yes.
What did she tell you?
She said that there was a rally, and she said there's a KKK rally and I'm going. I said, okay, just be careful. So we spoke in the morning, like while she was going to the rally, and all I said is just be careful. She was sending me Snapchats, and I saw the guns and all that. So I said, just be careful, that's all. And I didn't hear about her, from her anymore.
Since then, what have you been able to learn from your daughter, and what did you tell her when you finally got her on the phone?
I just say I love you. That's all. I love you, and I want you home, and just don't cry. That's all I said to her.
¿El mensaje para los que hicieron esto, señora?
Que lo van a pagar. Ya es suficiente, ya no más odio. No es posible que gente muera y ya esto ya es suficiente y que a ella esto no la va a parar.
Un mensaje para su hija.
La quiero. I love you, Natalie, and we want you home.
Erica, can you talk a little bit about her JROTC training from Bel Air High School? You had mentioned yesterday that she's only one of two women to earn a bunch of medals there from the high school. What experience does she have, and how do you think that helped her on Saturday, being around those crowds of people with guns?
She when she started ROTC, she did it because I asked her to. I thought she was gonna last only a year, but then her CSM pushed her, and he was always telling her, do better, train. I'm pretty sure that this helped her because she's a strong person. She's very tough. She's a tiny person. She's small, but she's very tough.
¿Qué pasó el viernes en la noche?
El viernes en la noche habían estas personas fueron a los apartamentos de la universidad con antorchas. Yo no sabía nada hasta que ella ayer me dijo de que estas personas empezaron a tirar antorchas a las personas que estaban against them y les empezaron a tirar gases. El sábado estas personas también estaban tirándoles cosas a ellos y la policía no hizo absolutamente nada.
So, and the question was what happened on Friday night, because she told us a story about something that happened on Friday night. So, if you can repeat that.
So Friday night they went to the university, inside the university, and they start these people with torches, and they start throwing torches at them, and the police didn't do nothing. And she was telling me that Saturday it was the same thing. These people were throwing things at them when they were not doing nothing wrong. They were just marching and singing, and these people were throwing things at them, and the police didn't do nothing.
Tell me about the fact that your daughter was, public school student, went through the MERGE program, which means they find the best of the best who would not be able to pay or go to college at all. And now she went on a full scholarship. You said she wants to be close to Washington, D.C., sort of follow being government, the American dream. Kind of tell me about how all of this kind of made her who she is and why it was important for her to go to that as a result of everything.
Because her family, she has seen our struggles, and she wants the best for us. This is like her man. She does everything for him, and this is her life. Even though we went through a lot of things, sometimes we went through a lot of things. She was always, or I was always telling her, study, do good, because you need a good future for yourself, not for us, but for yourself. But she's doing this for us.
And where are you guys originally from?
I'm Colombian.
Colombia. And this is and how old is
He's 14.
And part of what we are hoping to part of what we're hoping to do is also to make sure that we highlight Natalie's story, because as you've already seen, there's a lot of negative articles coming out about the counter protesters and things like that. And part of what we want to do is we want to tell Natalie's story to show who she really is, which is she's a dynamic young woman who has done everything right, and who was just peacefully standing up for justice on Saturday. So parte de lo que queremos hacer, o que esperamos que salga de esto, es que la historia de Natalia salga y se diga quién realmente es ella. Hemos visto ya muchos comentarios y artículos que están diciendo que esta gente estaba haciendo cosas nocivas, y en realidad no era eso. Ella estaba protestando pacíficamente, una mujer que ha hecho todo correcto, estaba protestando pacíficamente por lo que ella creía. Eso es muy importante que lo hagamos. Are there other questions?
Entonces, Chávez, ella ya sabía que sería un poco peligroso asistir a este evento, pero todavía pensaba que era muy importante asistir.
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Por la voz. Ella quería alzar la voz, quería hacer lo que mucha gente no ha hecho. Ella, como lo dijo él ahorita, y yo les he contado la historia de mi hija, ella no es una niña mala, ella no va a ir no va a ir a hacer nada malo. Ella quería alzar la voz para nosotros los que no podemos hacerlo. Y yo no me quedé callada, yo no pensaba hablar con la prensa ni nada, pero yo dije, yo sé la clase de hija que tengo, no me puedo quedar callada. Esto no se puede quedar así.
And there's been a lot of money raised in the GoFundMe. Are you going to try to use that for maybe help transport her back, because all that stuff's very expensive?
Yes. So part of the conversation we're having is figuring out how the money is going to be used. But part of it is trying to figure out if we can transport her with the money. But the other part is if there is no help from the Virginia government, if there is no help from anybody, we all know that the medical bills are going to be to the roof. So once again, the family is very low income. We're still not sure if Natalie had insurance to the university at this point, so we're trying to figure all that stuff out. And then if not, most of the money will go to her medical bills until something is resolved. So that's why we're also trying to get them legal help for the long process that lies ahead. Because this is not just a thing that's going to disappear in a week. It's going to be probably years and there will probably be different trials, a criminal trial, but then also a civil trial that the family must now endure. So all of those costs are going to add up, and so that's why we're still continuing to ask for people to go onto the GoFundMe page and help support this family who now has a long road ahead of them. So parte de la, because the other thing that also came up yesterday is what's going to happen to her full scholarship. And is the school going to make special accommodations for her to be able to go back or to miss a semester, or what's going to happen with that. So there's multiple conversations happening, and so it's a very complex, fluid situation. So parte de lo que estamos tratando de hacer ahorita, se me hizo la pregunta de qué se va a hacer con dinero de GoFundMe. Hay muchas cosas y tenemos que poner en la mesa todos los gastos que va a haber, ya sea el gasto de transferirla, ya sean los gastos médicos, que todos sabemos que pueden ser gastos demasiadamente altos. Y otra cosa que también estamos explorando es qué va a pasar con su beca en Virginia, ya que si la beca no permite que ella no falte a las clases y todo eso, pero puede ser que necesite faltar un semestre, todo eso, y estamos tratando de asegurar todo eso, y en esas cuestiones pues, se va a necesitar el dinero. Otra cosa que también tenemos que tener en mente es que ahora va a haber un caso criminal y después puede ser que haya un caso civil, so es importante que en todo esto haya apoyo inclusive económico para la familia, ya que sabemos que pueden ser procesos largos.
Does he want to say anything about his sister?
¿Qué es lo que piensan que es suficiente con lo del presidente Trump solamente hacer un comunicado? ¿Qué es lo que piden de él?
Yo no quiero palabras, yo quiero hechos. Ya es suficiente, ya. No, yo quiero que haga algo por todo lo que está pasando. Yo no quiero palabras. And I just want to tell, I don't want President Trump's words. I want, ¿cómo se dice? Actions. Thank you. I want actions.
I mean, and part of it is we believe that this is fueled by the rhetoric, by the anti-immigrant, hateful rhetoric that has come from the White House. So people like Steve Bannon, who are constantly feeding the president information, are people that need to be removed so that no other family has to go through anything that Ms. Chavez is going through. So parte de la dinámica también es que sabemos que hay personas como Steve Bannon que todos los días están dando la información al presidente, y parte de también la plegaria es de que se quiten esas personas para que pare la dinámica de odio y otras familias como la señora Chávez no tengan que enfrentar estas cosas.
Erica, you haven't received any hateful messages or responses since your daughter became news, have you?
Yes, from Hispanic people.
Can you talk a little bit about that, what they're saying?
Just that she's, I received a message, I received a message during the morning saying that she wasn't, no se puede decir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's
about work. And that she wasn't supposed to be there, and that she was supposed to be the one dead.
¿Creen que este crimen debe ser calificado como de odio y terrorismo?
Sí. This should be a terrorist. Thank you.
Can you talk about the other side that you got some hatefulness? How have the people of Houston been towards you and the family?
Mostly of them showing love and support, and I thank those people. They have my daughter in their prayers, and they're supporting us.
Yesterday we had a vigil in the afternoon at City Hall, and there was hundreds of people that showed up, and part of the challenge was getting Ms. Chavez to go. It was important for her to be there, but she was also very scared that something was going to happen. But in the spirit of her daughter and honoring her daughter, what she believes her daughter would have done is she went to this vigil. Everything turned out peaceful. It was a beautiful event, and hundreds of people came up to her, embraced her, and told her that they were going to be with her for the long run. So parte de ayer tuvimos una vigilia en el concilio de la ciudad. Hubo cientos de personas, y parte del miedo que ella tenía es de enfrentar eso de nuevo, ya que es un evento en el cual su hija hubiera ido también. Pero en el espíritu de Natalie, ella decidió enfrentar ese miedo, ir. Y hubo cientos de personas que la abrazaron, que le dijeron que estábamos aquí. So, la comunidad de Houston se está apoyando a la familia, y vamos a estar apoyándola por el resto del tiempo.
Erica, did the doctors give you any idea on how long her recovery will be?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
And what year was she headed into at UVA? Was she going to be a second year, third year?
Will be her second year.
Did she like the university in Charlottesville? What were her impressions of the city? And the area?
She did like it. She was, the only thing is that she missed Houston. She missed her Latin food, So, but
She missed Fiesta.
She missed Fiesta and Whataburger. She's a Whataburger girl. So
She was telling us the story that when some of her friends came down for UVA, the first place that she took them to was Fiesta, because she feels like that's a landmark of Houston.
Yeah.
So nos estaba comentando que ella extraña Fiesta y Whataburger, y nos estaba comentando que cuando vino a sus amigas a Houston, ella los llevó a Fiesta porque para ella eso es como un icono de la ciudad. All right, if there's no further questions, then we'll go ahead and conclude at this point. She is available for private one-on-ones. We just have to line up and queue you guys if that's what you guys want. And we do have other spaces that you guys can use that feels more homey. So en este tiempo vamos a concluir. Si quieren una entrevista de uno a uno, tenemos otros espacios donde podemos ir para que se sienta más como en casa, pero gracias por estar aquí.
I just want to say one last thing.
Yeah.
She's my hero. Thank you. Una última cosa que quería decir. Ella es mi héroe. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.